Hey everybody, welcome to Mike's Garage. Well, I just want to tell you I appreciate getting the comments and hearing from people. As a matter of fact, I heard from a guy that I haven't heard from in a little while, but I've known this guy since we were in high school. We worked at competing gas stations. If anybody's old enough to remember gas stations where we used to pump the gas for you, that's where we were. I worked at Exxon. He worked across the street at a Sunoco. His name is Bob. Shout out to you, Bob. Nice hearing from you. And yes, Vietnam is a long way from the Sunoco station. No doubt about it. Got a comment and a question from a guy about drugs. Were drugs available in Vietnam? Everywhere, man. Everywhere. I mean, weed used to grow on the side of the road. It was actually a weed over there. And guys would pick it, try to dry it out. You could actually buy weed from the teenagers, okay? What they get used to do is you would be in a military truck driving down one of the roads there. We were right on Highway 1. It was one of the highways that went from Long Binh into Saigon. And if you drove down the highway, there would be a bunch of teenagers with motorbikes, little what do you call them, mopeds on the side of the road. And you just wave to them. And what they would do, that they would drive up to the side of the truck on the motorcycle. There'd be two of them, the driver and the guy in the back. Now for $5, you could buy a carton of Marlboros or Cools or any kind of cigarette you wanted, a whole carton for $5. And what they used to do is they used to take the tobacco out of the cigarettes and they used to fill the cigarettes with marijuana. And that's how they used to get the marijuana, filtered weed, $5 for 10 packs of cigarettes. So you go figure out how cheap that was. Also, cocaine was available. They used to sell it in little glass bottles like this. You used to break it, and you could sprinkle the cocaine on the weed like salt before you put it in a pipe and smoked it. Guys were out of their minds over there. It was all over the place. But anyway, it was a senseless war. There was no goal. All we did, we went in and we took over places and fought the enemy back, cleared out all the booby traps, cleared out all the landmines they set. Then we would back off and they would come back in and set everything up again, do some sniper fire. We would run in there to try and chase them out. The guys would get killed and maimed with all the stuff. It was disgusting. And you know what? They didn't appreciate it. The South Vietnamese people, the basic people didn't appreciate it. They just wanted to be left alone. They didn't want to hear anything about war. They just wanted to take their water buffalo and grow rice and be peaceful. That was it. Well, it's tough to sell, the American way when all you show them is the military. It's really a tough way to go. But anyway, I hate to ramble on and on. I do like hearing from everybody. Got a couple questions coming up from other guys. Appreciate it. Somebody, they recognize you for your service. I was lucky. I was lucky to go there and come back without a scratch. A lot of guys weren't so lucky. Some guys didn't come home. So I appreciate it. But that's Vietnam. We got to talk about what's going on in Ukraine and all those other places. Bad news. Hey, catch up with you later. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.